Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Khushbu Gandhi and I make videos related to makeup, skincare and hair care. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do it right now and don't forget to press the notification bell because you don't want to miss any video from my side. This particular video, I will be telling you about my top 5 favorite drugstore foundations. These are the 5 foundations that I absolutely love. I think I use the most and I am like extremely happy with the coverage, with the longevity, with the whole finish and basically everything that you're looking for in a foundation. I am pretty sure that this is going to be a very useful video, so without any further ado, let's get started. So the first foundation in my list today is this Nykaa Skinshield Anti-Pollution Foundation. This is one foundation that actually ticks all the boxes of a good foundation. The formula of this foundation is of perfect consistency. I mean, if I talk about all the drugstore foundations, although I love them, but I feel that they are slightly on the thinner side, but with this I feel the consistency is perfect. Secondly, the coverage of this foundation is really good. I mean, if I am just going somewhere casually and I don't want to wear a concealer, I would definitely pick this foundation because this is the one that gives real good coverage. Yes, of course, it is highly buildable, but the point is that the coverage of this foundation is so good, you would probably not need another layer of it. But yes, if you want to, this is a definitely good buildable foundation. This is definitely a long wear foundation and I can guarantee you that because I have worn it in extreme summer weather when we are sweating and all and everything. But this is one foundation. Of course, I always use my fixer, I mean, no matter what the foundation is claiming, I do not step out of the house without my makeup fixer. So this combined with a makeup fixer makes for a really long lasting foundation. One thing that has to be my favorite about this foundation is that it doesn't dries out the skin at all. And one of the most impressive things about this foundation is that the shade range is super diverse. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you will find your true match without a doubt. This foundation is retailed for 800 rupees, 799 rupees to be precise, and I would say that yes, I find it slightly on the expensive side. I mean, yes, it is a good coverage foundation, so even a little quantity goes a long way, but still, I feel, from price point of view, it could have been pitched better. The second foundation that I absolutely love is this Loreal True Match Foundation. This is a foundation that is actually raved worldwide, and after reading a lot of positive reviews, I got my hands on this one, and you can see how much I have used this one. I mean, if you just look at the condition of this bottle, in fact right now it's over. I am like done with this foundation. I absolutely love using this one. The consistency of this foundation is on the thinner side, but there's a logic behind it. So this foundation is made with targeting micro precision in mind. So the idea is that when you use this foundation, the foundation will not cake on your laugh lines or over here. So wherever there is a good chance of foundation caking, this formula is going to protect it. Now this foundation doesn't give you a great coverage, but yes, it is highly buildable. So what you can do is, like, if you want to wear this foundation, you have to conceal your face nicely, and then you can probably go with 1 or 2 or even 3 layers of this foundation depending upon the occasion and the look that you're targeting. The best part is the end result will look equally natural and flawless. It will not look cakey, it will not look made up. So that is the USP of this foundation, that it blends like magic and you can just layer it on, but still it will look as natural as it is. The shade range is pretty huge. They have like good 15-16 shades in the market, but if you are a deeper complexion person, then you will face difficulty in finding the right choice because they do have a lot of options in the fair and the medium skin tone, but when it comes to deeper skin tones, there are really not many options, which is a disappointment. I really hope that they enlarge their collection further and come up with more shades. Longevity of this foundation is also pretty good. Again, I never wear my foundations without my makeup fixer, so I cannot tell you individually how long this foundation will last, but if you pair it up with a decent enough fixer, it's going to work. Now this foundation is pitched at 799 rupees in the market, and the quantity that they're offering is 30 ml. So again, I would say that it is slightly on the expensive side, mostly because you cannot use complete 30 ml of it because of the pump. So right now, according to me, this foundation is over, but I can see that there is a lot inside it, and there's like probably no way to open it or anything. So you know, this foundation, no matter what is there inside it, what quantity, it's a wastage for me. You might think that I am very chindi, but it doesn't matter, you know, we pay money for getting these products and it is our right to use every last drop of it. So yeah. Now next on my list is this Sugar Drop the Base Serum foundation. So the formula or the consistency is not very creamy, it's not very fluidy, so it's just on point. Blendability wise, it is a great foundation. I mean, most of the times I just apply it, I blend it with my hand, and then I just like roughly dab a little, and then I'm all set. So blendability wise, it is a great foundation. The coverage of this foundation is pretty much decent. So what I do is I normally use this foundation and then I do just a little bit of spot concealing here and there, and then I'm good to go. So yes, it offers you a decent coverage. Yes, it is 100% buildable foundation, but you will have to be very particular about blending. I mean, you know, you have to set the first layer very well, you know, with a beauty blender and everything, and then go over with the second layer, because if you don't blend it very well, there is a good chance that your foundation will start caking. Yes, it is definitely a long-lasting foundation. So yeah, I mean, longevity wise, I'm really happy with this one. I am not happy with the shade range that they offer. There are only 10 shades in the market, and even this that I got, it is too yellow for me. Although after like 5 minutes or all, it just settles down, you know, it mixes with the heat of my skin, but I would not say that this is like my true match or anything like that. So the foundation range, the shade range that they have is very limited. I really hope that they work on it and bring in more shades, especially for the deeper complexions. Now, this is actually a very expensive drugstore foundation because it retails for 899 rupees and they are only offering you 20 ml. So yes, it is a very expensive foundation. Next on my list is a foundation that is universally acclaimed and probably everyone has once in their life used this foundation, which is the Fit Me Foundation from Maybelline. The consistency of this foundation is slightly on the thinner side only. I mean, it is not as thin as the L'Oreal True Match one, but it is also not as thick as the Nykaa Skinshield one. So it is somewhere in between. But yeah, I like the consistency because it blends really well. Even if I just use it and I take a dry sponge and, you know, just directly apply it, it gives me quite a flawless finish. So the consistency is really good. The coverage of this foundation is pretty decent. I mean, I'll not say that it is out of the world fantastic, but I don't even mind that. I mean, it is a foundation at the end of the day. It is not a concealer. But I'll tell you one thing. The combination of Fit Me Foundation and this Fit Me Concealer, I mean, it can give you the best coverage and the best base, like whatever you're looking for. This is my most favorite combination of products that I use almost all the times. Yes, of course, it is a highly buildable formula. In fact, when you want to build it on, बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत भी नहीं करनी पड़ती, because you know, your skin somehow, you know, it just sets on your skin so well that when you go over with the next layer, it just looks as natural and as flawless. So yeah, buildability wise, I would say that it is a really great pick. The shade range is pretty diverse. I mean, in India, you still get like limited, I think, 20 shades or something. In international market, the range is huge, it's massive. I just hope a lot more shades come in India also. So yeah, the diversity point of this foundation is really good. Yes, it is a long lasting foundation if used with a fixer. Honestly, I've never tried it without a fixer, so I can't say you know, how it will work without a fixer. But what I like, you know, people are always confused ki kitni lasting hai foundation ki. I just say one thing: if you like everything else about the foundation, just buy it and invest in a decent enough fixer, so your problem is solved. This is a very pocket friendly foundation. I mean, it only comes at 550 rupees and they're offering you 30 ml. So if you compare it to the others, it is an extremely pocket friendly foundation and you should have it. My next and final foundation is from a brand which we have all grown up hearing. I mean, there was a time when makeup meant Lakme. So this is the Lakme 9 to 5 foundation, which has like the super matte formula and all of that. Even right now the foundation that I'm wearing is this only, with the Fit Me concealer. So let's talk about this one. The formula of this foundation is actually very creamy, and therefore the consistency is also not very thin, not very thick, just perfect. So consistency wise, I'm very happy with this product. The shade range is pretty good. I mean, they're offering 16 shades in the market, and even the deeper complexion people have good options to pick from. It is a very inexpensive foundation. I mean, it only comes for 475 rupees. They're offering 25 ml, and if you're looking for a good drugstore foundation in pocket friendly prices, you cannot miss on this one. Coverage of this foundation is okayish. I mean, not very impressive, but yeah, okayish. Again, it is a foundation, it is not a concealer. So you pair it up with a good concealer and it will work wonders, right? Yes, it is a 100% buildable formula, so you just set it nicely and then you go over with the next layer. It will look nice, it will not look cakey. This is definitely a long-lasting foundation. I mean, it says that it is a 9 to 5 foundation and like a proper office wear foundation. It has a matte formula. So yes, it is a long wear foundation, and like I obviously wear it with my fixer and all, but yeah, it is, the longevity wise, it is a good foundation. These were my top 5 favorite foundations. I really hope you like this video, and if you want me to make more such videos like affordable lipsticks, affordable blush-ons, affordable concealers and blah blah blah, just write it in the comment section below and I'll definitely start working on it. And for this video, whatever your feedback is, please do write it in the comment section below. I love reading it. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't up until now. I'll see you again with a new video. Until then, bye bye, take care and lots of love.